What's up? Go dogs, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How we doing this fine little evening Friday night? It's game day eve. Game day eve. Game day eve, you know what I'm saying? We got some big matchups going on. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? What's up? We got Brian McDale, we got Georgia Bulldogs, we got Floby in the chat. I know a few others are gonna make it later. We're gonna talk about these games today, maybe take a few calls, let's take it. But first of all, I want to get down to business real quick. Best believe we're gonna make this about my Georgia Bulldogs. Alabama, they playing a cupcake team. They're gonna take care of business there. Oklahoma's being BYU. Michigan's playing Maryland. Ohio State's playing Minnesota. Florida State's playing North Alabama. And yeah, a lot of the only other game that is worth talking about today is Washington versus Oregon State, and that is at Oregon State. So it will be a very very big game tomorrow in Oregon State. But first, we're gonna just talk about Georgia Bulldogs for most of the show. And Georgia Bulldog says he wish I was. Oh, you ain't going to Knoxville? Damn, man. Hey, I hope you feel better, man. Hope your sickness ain't that serious. I wish you a speedy recovery. But that game gonna be good. Tennessee versus Georgia. It's time to bring in the experts. It's time to put this link in the chat. Y'all click on it. Let's talk about this game, man, because this is the biggest game besides that Washington Oregon State. Man, this is the biggest SEC game we got. Washington beats Oregon State. They in the Pac-12 championship. Yep. Washington has one game to go, and they in. And they in it. Have to see how that goes. I'm personally, before I get into any details, because I'm gonna save the predictions for later. I personally believe that game will be close and will come down to the winning field goal, and I believe that the team that will come out on top is the Washington Huskies. Is that their mascot? What is they? Washington W's. You know what? Yeah, Washington Huskies. I got it right. What's up, Jeff Roy? Roll Tide, Bramlett. Damn. What's up, bro?
What's up, brother?
How you doing today?
Doing good, man. Ready for the game.
Ready to beat the orange out of the Volunteers tomorrow.
Man, I'm look like a bunch of goddamn creamsicles out there on the field, bro.
Exactly. They soft as creamsicles too.
I know, right?
Oh man. Hey, so you think it's like a game tomorrow for us that it's like we're gonna be able to take care of business all four quarters, it'll never be really close? Or do you think it's a similar type of game to last week where in the first quarter it's kinda like a close-ish game, but then we just kinda run away with it in the second half?
Well, I mean, if going on past performance, Georgia. I don't know, man. It's it's in Neyland Stadium. I think it'll be close. Maybe first quarter going into second, but what's the spread? 10.5. I think Georgia covers, man.
Oh, if the spread is 10.5, hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and double check. But if it's still 10.5, we definitely cover that.
I think it'll be close. Getting close to halftime or whatever. But I think Georgia pulls away late and wins by 10. I think I heard the spread was 10.5, but I think Georgia pulls away, man.
Yeah, the current odds are Georgia favored by 10 points. Yes.
I think we cover that easily.
100%. I fully agree with that, and I think we do it easy. I think we could get 20-point victory.
I think it's gonna be like 34-20, 34-17, some shit like that, man. Is what my prediction. I think Georgia scores 34 or more.
Yeah, but hey, I think if he goes in with a similar game plan that he did last year, Overthrow Joe is way worse than Hooker. So Joe's gonna have a terrible time, man.
Of course, man. I mean that's just facts, man. I mean, yeah. So what the dude's got? So what the dude's got a cannon for an arm? He can't, throw a ball from here to fucking the front of my car, man, and complete it, bro. Come on.
I know, man. Like he ain't gonna be able to overthrow it because he's gonna keep getting sacked.
Well, I mean, Tennessee. I mean, what they got like 3 running backs, and contrary to popular belief, they run the ball more than they throw the ball. Everybody says Tennessee throws the ball. That's not facts, man. Tennessee runs the ball more than this year than they throw the ball. But I don't think any of those running backs is going to have any success against Georgia this weekend.
No, they'll probably get like in total rushing yards. I'd say less than 70.
Yeah, between the three of them, yeah, maybe 70, 85, 90 yards, some shit like that.
Yeah. But what? Well, does Tennessee have anything we should be worried about? I don't think so. I mean, we should be able to handle it. Well. I mean,
the only thing Tennessee has on their side is it's at home. That's it, man.
Yeah. But at the same time, we were able to handle that pretty well 2 seasons ago. So.
Oh, of course.
I don't think that's as big of a deal as certain individuals want to make it out to be, but I get what you mean.
I hope Brock Bowers has a massive game, bro.
Yeah. Hey, if he gets like 4 TDs or something, that's a middle finger towards the fans that were saying they hope that he dies, all that shit.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Brock Bowers should fucking run out and take a big shit on the fucking at midfield, right on the fucking Tennessee team, bro. You hear me?
Yep. I don't understand. Listen, when it comes to those type of comments, bro, that's just not needed. It's just out of pocket.
Right. Like,
you don't need to be telling a man or wishing that a man dies, bro, just because he plays for an opposing team.
I know, dude. But you know what? But that's Tennessee fans for you, bro. Them motherfuckers are ignorant, man. Fucking inbred, fucking ignorant motherfuckers, man. It's like you remember. I'm sure you do. When Chubb got hurt in that game, and the motherfuckers were cheering because he got hurt. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, man. That was fucking terrible, bro.
Yeah, I mean, who the fuck does it? Go ahead.
I remember the next year he balled out, right? Against Tennessee when Chubb came back.
Right, exactly. So I mean, I hope Bowers has a good game, man. Get out there and fucking score him, 3 or 4 touchdowns and all that shit. So yeah. I think Georgia's gonna have I think Georgia's offense is gonna have a big day, man. Really, I think Beck is gonna sling it around the fucking field, bro. And 300 plus passing yards, maybe. I hope he gets I'm gonna say 2 touchdowns. But Georgia's gonna run the ball, man. Georgia's gonna if Milton has a game this week like he had against Ole Miss, bro, it's a wrap, man. You wrap that shit up, bro.
Oh yeah, it's over. It's over. All right, I got a few more callers in here than usual, Dale. So I'm gonna ask you, what's your closing statement on this game and your official score prediction?
Like I said, I think I'm gonna say 34-17, 34-20 at the most.
All right. That I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Hey, but Dale, thanks for coming on, man. And Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
All right, we got up next. We got the man, the myth, the legend, the Tiger Man himself. We got Mr. Floby. What's up, man?
Woo! What's going on, bro? Everything going good for you, man?
Yes, sir. I don't know, though. I see a Bama fan in the chat. I ain't never seen his name before in this chat, so I'm kind of excited for the argument that's about to ensue. But, hey, this is your time. This is your moment. I'm giving you your minutes right now. You guys are who are you playing this week?
Georgia State.
Y'all playing
Georgia State. We play Georgia State Saturday night.
Man, I think Georgia State's gonna come with the upset. Nah, I'm messing with you, man. Y'all gonna kill me.
I know. But yeah, I do expect this to be Georgia State tomorrow. I mean, it should be a pretty easy win for us, but I'm just hoping that. Listen, the only thing I'm hoping for tomorrow night is the fact that our defense can finally get a break. You know what I mean? But I know our offense is gonna dominate, but it's the defense that really concerns me. But knowing our offense, I know very well we about to put up at least 50 or 60 points in this game. And I expect Jaden Daniels to ball out like he did last week. Like, bro, this man had over 600 yards against Florida and 5 touchdowns. This honestly, that's the best game he's had as a Tiger and the best game of his collegiate career. I mean, he might actually turn out well in the NFL if he gets drafted. I think he will.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you definitely have a lot of offensive future NFL players. I mean, that offense is clear. I mean, listen, you put 28 points against Bama, and nothing was stopping them until Daniels got hurt. Now, I'm not going to get into that argument because I'm not trying to right now, but I genuinely think LSU's offense is the second, if not the best offense in the SEC.
Yeah, we got the best offense in the country, led by the best player in the country, and of course, my pick for the Heisman. And let me just
hold on.
What were you saying?
The best offense in the country? You think you're better than Washington?
No. I never said we're the best team in the country. I said we have the best offense in the country, led by the best player in the country.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay. I heard that a little bit differently, but it's all good. Thanks for clearing it up. But what were you gonna say, bro? My bad.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that Daniels is, like I said, Daniels is still my pick for the Heisman. I might be biased about it because I'm an LSU fan, but come on, ain't nobody playing better than him. Ain't nobody playing better than him right now. But I will say that, and also another thing I want to say is that Georgia's beating Tennessee by at least 50 tomorrow. I think that's gonna happen.
You think it's gonna be a blowout?
Yeah, because Tennessee shit. Tennessee is the definition of dog shit.
No, for sure, but we saw. Listen, I understand that Alabama pulled off some craziness and came back, right? But you can't ignore the fact that they were in the lead after a really good half, and they had a really good defensive game in Tuscaloosa. I understand what happened after that, and that's what matters. All right, I'm not going to disrespect Bama. They deserve the respect for that comeback. However, the truth is, they came out swinging. They had a 20-7 lead, and I want to make sure that everyone knows that Tennessee can do shit like that. So we need to go in here expecting anything, really. But however, I agree as a Georgia fan and as a college football person that this should not be a close game. Georgia should cover the spread easily by at least, I think by 10 points. They could easily cover the spread, but I think they can put 20 points. I think they can win by 20 points. So I agree with everything, man. I think it's going to be an easy game for us.
Yeah, it should be because, listen, the way you guys have been playing this year, I know there've been a lot of games where you struggled, but the other games that you play, you just dominated. I mean, you dominated against Florida, and you of course dominated against Kentucky, and you dominated against Ole Miss last week. I mean, and you know what's crazy? People still say that y'all haven't played anybody. They be like, Georgia,
hey, the Bama fan got impatient, man. We upset the Bama fan. Oh man.
Yeah, people keep saying that y'all haven't played anybody, but come on now. You will be in 3 ranked teams this season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kentucky, Missouri, and Ole Miss. And 2 of those games you dominated, yet you still got the Bama fans saying, Georgia ain't playing nobody. Bro, Bama fans, y'all gotta shut your ass up and be quiet. You just mad at the fact that Georgia is the new you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we'll see in the SEC championship game, man. Because we ain't want.
Yeah, I hope y'all beat Bama because I'm getting sick and tired of these douchebag Bama fans saying so much shit. And you know what's even worse? What's even worse? The fact they saying Jalen Milroe for Heisman. Bro, hey, Milroe, I gotta admit, he is getting better. But ain't no way this motherfucker winning the Heisman. The fuck? What are they talking about?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I'd be surprised if he won the Heisman, to be honest.
Yeah, but that shit not happening.
No, it's not. It's not.
The only way for Mildew to win the Heisman is if he had a much better season. But no, that's not happening.
Nah. All right. Hey, since the Bama fan wanted to dip out of here, I'm gonna ask you this right now. What's your thoughts on Oregon State, Washington?
Ooh, Washington, Oregon State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely think that's gonna be a real good game. You know, both teams still trying to make it to the Pac-12 championship game, still trying to win the Pac-12. Obviously, Washington trying to make the college football playoff. But listen, I'm kind of surprised at the fact that Washington's the underdog in this game because they got the better record, but they still the underdog though. It's kind of crazy because here you see Oregon State has been one of those teams where, you know, They've been consistent all season, and they have great players around them, and they got a good coach too. You know what I'm saying? They won 10 games last year, and they about to do the same thing this year. They just 2 wins away from winning 10 games. I mean, it don't matter if it's going to be in a bowl game or anything. Like, bro, they got a chance to win 10 games, and they even still got a chance to be in the Pac-12 championship game. All they got to do is just beat Washington tomorrow night and beat Oregon next week. And if they do that, they in the Pac-12 championship game.
Yeah. And I
still think yeah, definitely. I still think Washington's gonna win though because they're Washington and they got Michael Penix Jr. So yeah, ain't no way Washington's losing this game. But it will be close though because Washington's defense been sucking these last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Hey, all I'm saying is if there's a time for them to lose, it'll be right now or tomorrow. But
yeah, that is true because Oregon State Stadium. I don't know what the stadium's called, but Oregon State ain't a great place to play at, man. It's always tough to play at that type of place.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. It's always a tough place to play at. I mean, ask USC. They've lost that Oregon State Stadium plenty of times over the years.
Have they? Wait, so they lost last time?
No. When USC faced Oregon State last season, they played at Oregon's house, and USC won that game.
Oh, okay. I completely misheard you there again. That's all me, man.
No, but sure, but other times before, USC has lost against Oregon State on the road. It has happened a couple times before.
No, yeah. I've seen that. That stadium is wild to play in, man. Like, that
stadium's one of the best in the country. No cap.
Yeah, that's why no matter how bad Oregon State or Oregon are, whatever, how much better Oregon is compared to Oregon State, whenever that rivalry game happens, the home team is gonna have a significant advantage, bro. A significant
facts. I mean, Oregon is a real fun rivalry. I mean, the rivalry's called the Civil War because both teams are rivals. They hate each other, and even though Washington's more of a rival to Oregon than Oregon State. Oregon is still one of the best rivalries in the country. I mean, you gotta admire, the passion that both of these teams have when they face each other every year. I mean, it's simply just amazing to think about. And it's simply amazing to watch as well, because whenever you see these two teams face each other, it's not just a battle, it's a full-on war, man.
Yeah. And despite that Uncle Lou says I'm capping, I live amongst these Oregonians. I live amongst them. I have to hear this shit every day. And brother, they
Wait, you live in Oregon?
Yeah, bro. I live amongst these guys. I live amongst the Beavers and amongst the Ducks. These motherfuckers go crazy.
Wait, hold on, but why? If you're from Oregon, why are you a Georgia fan then?
I answered this question a few streams ago. If you want to go look for it, you can find it because I ain't trying to do story time again, bro.
No. I'm just asking. I know you're trying to do story time. I'm just asking.
Long story short, I chose Georgia for reasons. When I was way younger, man. I was like, what was I, like 4? So I was young, man.
Wait, so you used to be an Oregon fan?
No. With that type of logic, you should say that I'm a California fan because I was born and raised in California. So it's kind of like.
Wait, but you've still been a Georgia fan your whole life, though, right?
Yeah, I was never a fan of any of the California universities. Never a fan of the Oregon universities. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean, but yeah, hey, this is this should be a fun week of college football, man. These last 2 weeks gonna be fun as hell. I ain't finna lie. We got the games in week 12. We got the games coming tomorrow for week 12, and of course we got rivalry week. Bro, I am so excited for rivalry week, man. That shit rivalry about to be fun as hell. No cap, man. It's gonna be real fun watching all these rivals face each other. You know what I'm saying?
That is literally that's the most exciting weekend besides the playoff games.
Yeah, and besides conference championship week as well.
Yeah, of course.
And besides the first week of college football as well.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna put rivalry weekend over that, in my opinion, because I think the first week there's a lot of cupcakes going on, like a lot of cupcake teams facing big teams, So it's like when it's rivalry weekend, it's like anyone could win, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. Anyone can win, but
listen, we're talking this year about the Iron Bowl, wondering who's gonna win. I mean, that's crazy to me.
But hey, we all know that. That the Iron Bowl is a fun rivalry, and Alabama has had a lot of problems going up against Auburn over the last decade. You know what I'm saying? They've had a lot of problems facing Auburn over the last decade. I mean, like there have been plenty of times over the years where Alabama has faced Auburn and they have lost. I know it hasn't happened. I know it doesn't really happen that often, but whenever Auburn beats Alabama, it's just a great sight to see, and it makes the Alabama fans upset.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time Auburn crushes Alabama's hopes and dreams.
No, not at all. Not at all. If Auburn beats Alabama this next Saturday at Auburn, it won't be the first time Alabama gets their dreams crushed by their biggest rival, because it's happened plenty of times before. It happened in 2013 with the kick six. It happened in 2010 with the comeback when that game was in Tuscaloosa, and it happened in 2019 where it was 48-44, where the score was 48-45 to Auburn. There was I think 2 minutes left to go in that game, and Alabama missed the game time field goal and lost that game, and they ended up, and the playoff hopes were dashed and they were over.
Yeah,
I remember watching that game. And I was happy as hell, because as we all know, I'm obviously an LSU fan, and I was watching that game, and the best thing about that game was definitely when Bama missed that field goal. And you know what? Bama tried to get the ball back as well. But you know what? But you want to know what happened? They had too many men on the field and got called for a penalty because of that.
Man, the more things change, the more things stay the same. Penalties ruining Bama. But let's not also.
What? No. Let me say something real quick. It happened when they faced Tennessee. It happened when they faced Texas last year. It happened when they faced Tennessee last year as well. And it happened against when they faced Texas this year, and they lost that game. LOL.
Hey, but let's also not forget this. I feel like this is also one of the bigger Auburn wins, because it changed a lot of things. Think about how crazy it would have been in 2019 if Alabama won that Iron Bowl and ended up having to face LSU a second time for a rematch. That would have been insane. So Auburn beating them in 2019 prevented a lot of things. It prevented them from going to the playoffs, obviously, but it also prevented a rematch between LSU and Bama, which honestly, I know you an LSU fan. I know you probably lived through that amazing year. I'm sure y'all had a great time. But in a rematch, man, I think they fixed up those mistakes that cost them the game, and I think Alabama would have won a rematch against the Tigers.
Yeah, but you want to know something though? It would of course be great if we went up against Alabama again in the playoffs that year, but I'm gonna be for real. I did not want to have I really hoped that Auburn would beat Alabama that year. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I did not want to have a repeat of 2011.
Yep, there it is. Exactly.
Yep, I did not want to have a I really hoped that Auburn would beat Alabama that year, because I didn't want to have a repeat of 2011. Because I remember I remember in the 2011 season we faced Alabama in the national championship game, and we lost that game 21-0. But the only reason Alabama was in that game was because of the BCS, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. Hold on. BJ says, but if Auburn beats Alabama, then Bama beats UGA in Atlanta. There's no way UGA will be in the play. Yeah, no, that's my only concern is if Bama gets beaten by Auburn in some miraculous way and ends up beating Georgia, then no SEC team's getting in. So that's my only concern. But I think if Alabama loses to Auburn, then Georgia definitely beats Alabama. I mean,
yeah, definitely. No question about it. I mean, no question about it. We all know that. Everybody knows Georgia's beating Alabama in the SEC title game. And yes, we all know what happened last time these two teams faced in the SEC championship game. We all know what happened. Bryce Young went off in that game, 2nd to 26, and of course, that game that he had against y'all in that game obviously solidified his Heisman moment, and he ended up winning the Heisman after that. But a lot has happened since then. That same season, they faced Bama. Y'all faced Bama in the national title game, and y'all won that game against the game with a pick six. And a lot has happened since then. Back-to-back natties, undefeated season, another undefeated season on the line. Listen, man, a lot has happened since that game, and Bama is just complete shit. Well, not really, though, but a lot has happened to them this season.
Well, the difference is now Jalen Milroe cannot do what Bryce Young did in that game 2 years ago. He has not the capacity, the skill, the ability.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not.
And
of course not. Of course not. Yeah. Keep going.
And that's true, BJ. I mean, that's 100% facts. But hey, listen, man. I understand it pisses the Crimson Tide fans off when I say it, but guys, the main reason why you're not beating Georgia is because who's at your QB? Every single time you've beaten us, you've had to have a generational QB or a QB that went on to the NFL to be a superstar. You don't have that this year, man. I'm sorry. You don't.
Yeah, but yeah, that is true. But you gotta give them a credit though. You know why? Because when they beat you those years, they had NFL star quarterbacks that are now in the NFL. I mean, when they beat you, like who was? Let me ask you this: who was the quarterback for Alabama when they beat you in 2020?
Mac Jones.
Yep, he's in the NFL now.
Patriots.
And think about it. Think about it. Let me just say this, okay? The quarterbacks that they've had when they've beaten you before, yeah, they're NFL quarterbacks. Obviously, Tua Tagovailoa, NFL quarterback. Jalen Hurts, NFL quarterback. Who else? Of course, Mac Jones, NFL quarterback. And of course, the recent one, Bryce Young. He beat Georgia when he was playing quarterback for Bama, and he went on to play in the NFL. He's in the NFL now. All those guys that have beaten y'all, they're in the NFL.
Yep.
And unfortunately some of them are actually playing good right now. You know, only Tua and Hurts are the only quarterbacks that are playing good. But Jones and Young, I don't know about them.
Yeah, and hey, they made it to the NFL and they start for their teams.
Yeah, exactly. They did. Yeah. But you know what though? But Tua didn't start until the end of his rookie season.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that's true.
One second. Is this true?
Bama has won more natties without starting QBs. Oh shit. This might actually be true, honestly.
Hey, but hold on. The conversation wasn't about that though. The conversation was about star QBs beating Georgia.
Yeah, that is true.
Because I think there's only a singular game I can think of right now in the Nick Saban era when Bama beat Georgia and the Bama didn't have a star QB, and I believe that was the blackout game at Athens. I think that was the only time y'all beat us without a really
What year was that game?
2015. I want to say I was like at the beginning of I think I became a Georgia fan that year or the year after. No. 2013. I'm so hold on, man. If someone in the chat can give me an answer to that,
I thought you said you've been a Georgia fan your whole life.
Yeah.
Okay, so
brother, if I'm 18, no, let's do the math. I'm 18.
Wait, I thought you said you were 17.
How am I when I'm 24? How 24?
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this: what year you were born in?
No, I'm 17 right now, but I'm about to be 18. I'm just rounding up. Okay, let's do the math here.
Okay.
How old would I have been in 2012? How old would I have been in 2012?
6.
Exactly. But okay, so I think it was 2013. I remember it now. 2013. Yep, it was in Athens. Everybody was hyping it up. We were at home. We were making some noise. These motherfuckers rolled into Athens, all busted, and they busted us, bro. They killed us.
Wait. You mean 2013?
Nah, oh my Jesus! I gotta pull.
You mean 2015?
He don't believe.
You mean, bro? How are you saying it happened in 2013 when Bama's quarterback that year was AJ McCarron? That doesn't make no sense. You meant to say 2015, right?
Yeah, I did not say 2015. October 3rd, 2015.
Yeah, that was the last time they beat you without a star QB.
That was in Athens.
Who was their quarterback then? Who was their quarterback then?
Who was it? What the hell? It was some guy named Jay Coker.
Okay. and who was the quarterback who won national that same year? Who was it that won it that same year? Was it him as well?
What do you mean?
No, like who was the quarter? Let's say I know the guy you just mentioned was the guy who won Bama that game back in 2014. But 2015, sorry. But who was the quarterback for Bama, like the starting QB, when they won the national title year, like at the end of the season?
It would have been him, man. The only time they changed up was in in the 2017-2018 year when they decided to put in Hurts, when they decided to put in Tua for Hurts in the Natty versus us. But
yeah, that is true.
They
that's
kept
true.
it all season.
Yeah, that is true. Let me say this. You know, and yeah, but where we are right now in the present day, listen, there's no way Bama is going to beat Georgia in that SEC championship game in like a couple weeks from now. You know why? Because they don't have a generation quarterback. Like, let's see, and I'm not disrespecting Milroe because I think he's a pretty decent QB, but I'm going to say this, though. He's not that good compared to the other quarterbacks that Bama have had before when they faced Georgia. He's not that good. He's not Tua Tagovailoa. He's not Jalen Hurts. He's not Mac Jones, and he's certainly not Bryce Young. He's not all those guys. All four of those guys went on to play in the NFL. I don't even know if Milroe's going to be in the NFL. He could be, but I don't know.
You think? Wait, you asking
know what I'm
if Milroe's going to be? If you're asking if Milroe's going to be in the NFL?
Yeah, like because I don't even know if he's going to be in the NFL because I mean he might. I mean he might be in the NFL, but I don't know if he will.
If Bennett could get in, I think he will.
Well, yeah, Bennett obviously made it to the NFL because he's a back-to-back national champion, but he's not playing. He's not going to play in the NFL, like literally, because of how we played in preseason. I mean, no disrespect, he's without a doubt the greatest quarterback to ever play for Georgia, but he's not playing in the NFL because he didn't do that good in preseason. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm just saying, man.
Nah, I get what you mean. What's up, Vice President? But yeah, we'll have to see in 2 weeks. We'll wait for December on that.
Yeah.
The hell is he? What is this bullshit? A healthy Milroe is super dangerous with his speed and build. A Milroe is like leading the SEC.
Oh my God, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Ain't no way this dude just said that. Wait, this dude says a healthy Milroe is super dangerous with his speed and build, and Milroe is like Milroe's like leading the SEC in deep pass. Bro, what is this motherfucker talking about? He said Milroe is the leading SEC quarterback in deep passes. So you're trying to say he leads the SEC in deep passes? What? Hey, listen, there is only one guy who leads the SEC in touchdown in deep passes, and his name is Jaden Daniels, all right? His name is Jaden Daniels, not Jalen Milroe, all right? Bama fans, we get the fact that Milroe can throw the deep ball, but stop acting like Jalen Milroe is Patrick Mahomes. Like I'm just saying, stop acting like Milroe is Pat Mahomes because he's not. Okay? Bama fans keep saying he can throw the ball deep, but come on, that's just bullshit.
Hey, Flo, I need you to chill out because he said look it up. I think he got his facts straight. Hold on, what am I?
Wait, really?
What did he claim? He's claiming Milroe. Okay, who has the most? Who has the most deep passes in the SEC
in 2023?
In 2023, yeah. Here we go. Southeastern Conference 2023 player statistics. All right, here we go. Jalen Milroe, yards per longest pass is this ain't helping me at all. This is giving me the longest pass. Okay, well, this is telling me at least that Jalen Daniels has the deepest pass.
Jaden Daniels, right?
Yeah, Daniels has the deepest one, singular pass. But as for the most,
which one? Yeah. Is it? Which one is it? Was it the touchdown pass he had against Army?
Well, this is just not some shit you look up, B-Jam. And like you don't just go onto Google and say, "Oh, who is the deepest pass?" Like, what is that?
Bro, that's not even a real stat. That's not a real stat.
No, and here's the thing, right? He could have the most deep passes, right? Hypothetically, you could be correct. But if you look at the passing yards, Jaden Daniels has 3,164. He has the most.
1,000 what?
Jaden Daniels has 3,164 passing yards so far this season. Jalen Milroe, guess what he's at? 2,070. He's in 8th place. He's behind Joe Milton right now.
Yeah, exactly. Daniels leads the SEC in passing yards with how many again? 3,000 what?
He leads the SEC with 3,164.
3,164. That's the best in the SEC, and it's top 5 in the FBS, bro. And yet people trying to say that Milroe is the best deep passer. What the fuck is they talking about, Chip?
Hey. I think at this point I'm just lost on what that statistic he tried to throw at us, man. But
Milroe's lucky. Milroe's
we
lucky.
got some more calls.
Hold on. Let me say something. Milroe's lucky.
Hey,
Milroe's lucky.
Go ahead.
Milroe's lucky at the fact that he's thrown over 2,000 yards, but he ain't no JD5, man. JD5's a beast.
Yeah. All right, Fobi, what's your final statement? What you want to say as your final statement?
I just want to say that UGA is gonna beat the shit out of Tennessee, and Carson Beck will have a field day.
All right. Hey man.
Yep, that's all I gotta say, man.
And go Tigers.
Yep. One more thing. Go Tigers. Hi, I'm out. Peace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have two very, very special guests. We have a man who breathes blue. He wears the blue. He is the blue. And we have the co-captain of this channel, the OG, Vice President, and B.
Yeah.
Good
What's up, y'all?
old Rocky Top.
What's up,
Rocky
y'all?
Top Tennessee. Stop.
What's up, y'all? How we doing this fine evening?
What's up, y'all?
Oh man, hey, Beam, how you doing today, bro? Oh, he ain't there.
I'll give him a minute.
His mic might be having some issues right now. B Jam is saying just be sure and beat Tennessee tomorrow. Neat UGA with no losses. Floby says up Beam and Vice. Beam said earlier, we talking Heisman. It's between Penix and Daniels. No one else. I agree with that statement.
All right, y'all can hear me now, right?
Oh yeah, he's back.
My mic decided to fuck up for no reason. But anyways, I just got off work. I'm feeling happy. I got the next 3 days off. Let's go.
Nice.
And was good flow. But yeah, no, if we talking Heisman, it's between Jaden Daniels and Michael Penix. Nobody else.
Jay Daniels should have it. Jay Daniels should have the Heisman.
I mean, it's really just a question of who else, Like
Daniels, I feel like is more talented than Penix, and I think Daniels might have better numbers than Penix, but obviously Penix is having more success on his team, But that's because football's a team sport, so it's just it really just depends. Who do you want to go with, Daniels or Penix? And it'll resolve itself out in the next couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
But it's between those two, and after that, it's nobody else. Everybody else that you'll name, they're either not getting invited or they'll be invited, but they're not winning Heisman. It's Penix or Daniels.
Yep.
Yeah. Why does Carson Beck isn't being considered? What do you think the main reason for that is?
I think it's just because Penix and Daniels are so much more high. Like, I don't know why he wasn't being considered earlier on when like JJ was being considered. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
But if I'm being for real, Carson should be invited to New York 100%. But I don't think he should be considered in like the race in the Heisman overall. If we're talking about like who is going to be, because then that's just Penix and Daniels, and then it's everybody else, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to throw in a third place one, then I'd throw in Marvin Harrison.
Yeah. Oh, bro, we got a member from the meme videos, bro. He just came in here. He said Fortnite, bro. He just came here to say one word.
We like Fortnite.
Bro's gonna start. Oh no! Please don't spam that. Missouri beating Florida, and Octavian will cry. Bro, let's talk about that game real quick, y'all. This is gonna be a massacre, man.
Is Octavian already on suicide watch?
Nah, I
Guys.
think he is. I haven't seen him.
Is he already on suicide watch? Because if he's not, he will be tomorrow.
No, because here's the thing, right? Is I'm gonna go ahead and go out. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I think that win over Missouri that we had is a big win and
Oh, yeah, it's
much
a big
bigger
win.
than it's being set out to win. I think Missouri,
No, that's a good win.
in a good day, could beat Alabama.
No, I agree. I think Missouri is arguably the second best team in the SEC. Arguably,
Yeah, I mean, listen,
it's between them and Bama.
Yeah, we would have been in deep if this game this year, if the game this year was at Missouri instead of Athens. I would have had trouble seeing who wins. Like,
Oh yeah,
I can't really tell you right now, man.
if it was at Missouri, I would have probably picked Missouri in the upset. But
I mean, if I don't know.
if
I
it
don't
was
know.
at Missouri this year, it was a close game at Athens. So,
Freaking Missouri.
but
But they have a good team, man.
yeah, no, they that's a good win. They could very easily go 11-2 by the end of the year. Very easily.
Sure. And if they keep this up, they're gonna be a contender for the East, or not for the East because of how it's gonna change up, but they're gonna be a contender for the NCC championship game.
Well, no, they can't because they lost to Georgia.
Oh yeah.
No, next year.
Oh, next year. Yeah, next year. Sure. Yeah.
They just I like their coach. Their coach seems pretty cool, man. I think he's gonna do a good job.
Good coach. He's a good coach, and he's a likable coach, right? You need a good coach and you need a likable coach, really. But I would rather have a good coach over a likable coach, if that makes sense.
Hold on. Berlin has spoken. You guys don't think Bo Nix should be mentioned for?
He's definitely going to New York, but I would still say Penix and Daniels is far and away in the lead.
Here's what I'm gonna say about Bo Nix, right? This man.
If Bo Nix beats Penix in the Pac-12 championship game, right? Like he's the reason Oregon wins the Pac-12 championship game if they, play again, then maybe Bo Nix gets in over Penix. But as of right now, it's Penix and Daniels, and I think it's a long gap.
Here's my response to that, right? Here's the response to that deal. As I understand, I always come on here and say how all these Oregon fans that I know personally always tell me how Bo Nix is the next upcoming version of Jesus Christ. All jokes aside, this man is good, but he's not Heisman caliber. I don't understand what this whole out of a sudden we all think he could be a Heisman candidate.
No, it's because he's got amazing stats. Like here, actually, hold up.
But who is he playing against? Okay. Oh shit, I'm about to get who we playing, Lou. Oh boy, but no,
like
guys,
the entire Pac-12.
When he played in the SEC, who was he? A nobody. He goes to a different conference who's worse than the SEC, who has worse teams. Guess what? He doesn't. He balls out.
No, you're right.
And what happened when he played an SEC team last year? What happened when he played us?
Got absolutely demolished. But the thing is, the Heisman is a yearly reward, not necessarily a career award.
I know. I'm just saying, he didn't get that much.
So I think the only reason you would reasonably consider Bo Nix over Penix is because he has less interceptions and more touchdowns. Because he has Bo Nix has 29 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Penix has 28 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. However, in every other stat besides sacks, Penix beats Bo Nix.
Yeah.
And every other stat. Oh, and completion percentage. Bo Nix got completion percentage above him as well. But
and then to all your individuals who want to throw out Milroe as a Heisman candidate, I'm gonna need y'all to shut your bitch asses up.
Milroe's not even getting invited to New York, so I
no, he's not.
No.
If UGA beats Bama, they will cakewalk through the playoffs and get a straight through now. See, but this is the problem I have. Why do y'all automatically assume that Georgia's gonna cakewalk through everyone? Like you understand that?
I am sorry, Michigan is no cakewalk.
Do you understand who's gonna be waiting for us, Benjamin? Do you understand which team, a certain team in blue from a certain state?
The maize in blue, baby.
Who's gonna be waiting for us?
Listen, man, Michigan is no cakewalk, and if Washington gets in over Florida State, that's no cakewalk neither.
Florida State compared to us. I mean, come on, man. If Bo
No,
Nix
I
wins
said if
Heisman-
Washington gets in over Florida State.
Oh no, Washington won't be a cakewalk. If Bo
Yeah.
Nix wins Heisman, then he should get a senior citizen parking spot at the Heisman. Dude is old.
What is he, Stetson?
All right,
Bennett
hold
now?
on. As much as we like to make fun of Bo Nix for playing college for so long, Penix has been playing college ball longer than him.
How old
No
is he?
way.
That's facts. That is
What?
facts.
Where
How
did
old
his
is
extra
he?
year? Where did his extra 2 years of eligibility come from, dog?
That is facts. Penix has been playing longer. Penix has been playing college ball since 2018. He played 4 years at Indiana, and this is his second and final year at Washington. Bo Nix, on the other hand, right? Let's see. Bo Nix has been playing for 5 years
Well, here's
since
the thing. The good news is the
Line
further we get away from
2020, the more normal it gets.
the more back to normal we get, because all these guys keep using their eligibility they got from that extra COVID year and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're giving Bo Nix a lot of shit for playing college ball for longer, but the thing is, Penix has been playing college ball for a whole year longer than he has.
Not for sure, but shoot, what
I'm
was
just
I gonna
putting a
say?
bunch of loose change in my piggyback right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, here's the thing: is I don't think we don't have to be worried about Washington, because I think they would put Washington up with you guys. I think we would have to face FSU, and Washington and Michigan would be the third versus second.
No. The reason why I say what I say is because, all right, so you get Michigan and Georgia number 1 and 2. I think then it comes down to, after that, it comes down to Texas, Oregon, and then Washington. Would you take now if Washington beats Oregon, then yeah, they're number 3, right? And then we would sit down, then we would play Washington. After that, it's okay. Then it'd be Texas, right? And I think Texas would be a tougher match than Florida State, but I don't think they're no Washington.
But hold on.
Scenario. Hold up. Yeah.
Well, hold on though, because I just realized something. If FSU blows it in the ACC championship game, then you're gonna get the Big 12 champion, and that could be a one-loss champion. Therefore, I think the Big 12 is better than the ACC.
No,
I
agree.
Texas or Oklahoma.
No, I agree. But like, when I think of playoff caliber teams, right? If Florida State and Texas get in, then I feel like those would be cakewalk games for whoever's playing them.
Yeah. Well,
that's just how I feel.
I'm sorry, but FSU, I don't want to call them the Cincinnati or the TCU of this year's playoff, but they pretty much are. I mean,
see, well, the thing the thing is, right? Cincinnati and TCU deserve to be there. They just are. They just obviously weren't the greatest teams. You know what I'm saying, right? But
hey, there was a huge argument to put in Alabama over TCU.
Because Bama fans are delusional, thinking they should have gotten in with 2 losses over a 1-loss team. Like, no, right? So
yeah,
that's just the facts, you know. So while I do get what you're saying with that, and I completely agree with like the statement, at the end of the day, if Florida State goes 13-0, they deserve to be in the playoffs. I would put them in the playoffs, even if I think they're the weakest of the undefeated teams. You know,
yeah.
Like I think like the whole argument Bama fans were making last year of, oh, Bama would beat TCU head to head. Okay, sure, you're right. But at the end of the day, TCU was 12-1. You were 10-2 and didn't even make your conference championship game. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's more, the playoffs is more about who deserves to be there rather than who would like who's better than who.
They won't have to worry about that next year.
It's kind of the same deal with like Iowa being ranked, right? Iowa, I don't think is a top 25 team in the country. They're not. Their offense is garbage. Then you see they're 8-2, and you're like, okay, they probably should be ranked. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let bro cook.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just how it is. But yeah, no,
Oh.
your
What?
overall
Oh,
point of like
what?
Florida State being like quote unquote frauds.
Wait,
that
hold
makes
on. We got a statement. I ain't saying it's incorrect or correct, but we got a strong statement here. It ain't about deserves. Playoff committee's supposed to pick the top 4 best teams. But that's
incorrect.
subjective, though.
That's incorrect. That's not what the
You see
playoffs
who they
is.
pick.
That's not what playoffs
Nah.
are.
Not because B-Jam, if that's true, then why didn't Georgia get it in 2019 or 18? We were better than Notre Dame.
If that's true, B Jammin, then what's the point of having a playoff in the first place?
Exactly.
If it's about the best teams, then you should just go back to the 50s and give the national championship to the team who is number 1 at the end of the bowl games. Right? There's no playoffs is about who deserves to be there. All the pro sports do it. It's about winning, it's about, all right, who has won more game, what's their record, who have they beat, all that, right? You can be the best team in the country and still go 6-6. Look think about it. Texas A&M was expected to make waves last year and potentially push for an SEC championship spot. Not necessarily a title, SEC championship title, but like be in the SEC championship game, and they went 5-7. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, what matters the most is winning games. Bama was 10-2, TCU was 12-1. One team very clearly deserved to be in that in the playoff spot more, and that was TCU. That's just the facts. Bama couldn't even make their damn conference championship game. At least TCU can make their conference championship game.
Here's the
win
thing that
your
Bama
games, and you won't have to worry about it.
But here's what they fail to understand, right? Is us Georgia fans, we faced it for 2 years. You don't think we were better than Notre Dame when they got in? Come on, man. We would have thrashed Notre Dame, but they put Notre Dame over us.
Like the
Why?
idea,
because they deserved it. They had no. Hold on. They deserved to be in there over us.
Yeah, no.
That happened to Alabama for the first time in really ever. And
they cry about it should be about the best team. It don't matter who is the best team. If Bama went 9-3 last year, you guys would still be saying the same shit about we're still the best team. We're still better than TCU. We still would beat TCU head to head. You play the games for a reason. TCU could very well have beaten Bama. I don't think they would have. I'm not saying that, but you play the games for a reason. And then on top of that, like Dale just said, just win your games, right?
Yeah,
win your fucking games, and you'll get in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you have the best roster. It doesn't matter if you would beat this team head to head or not. At the end of the day, if a team has 1 loss and you have 2 losses, and all right, you can argue strength of schedule, but at the end of the day, I'm taking a 12-1 team that made their conference championship over a 10-2 team that could even make their conference championship.
Preach me.
That's just the facts. That's facts.
Preach me.
And if you have such an issue with playoffs being who deserves to be in there, because that's what a playoff system is. The playoffs isn't about rewarding the best team. It's about rewarding a champion.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
And that's what it is. And if Bama fans have such an issue with it, win your games.
You could say Missouri would beat FSU. Do I think Missouri deserves to be in over FSU? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. At the end of the day, if Florida State goes 13-0, even if I think Missouri would beat Florida State head to head, right? Missouri's got 2 fucking losses. They shouldn't touch the top 4 playoff. That's just
all right. Nah, everybody, we're pausing this right now because we're about to because he wanted me to do this. We're gonna go onto the official website. We're gonna go onto the official CFP website. And we're gonna look at how
the committee doesn't select the teams based on who they think would beat who head to head. The argument that Bama should have gotten in because they would have beaten TCU head to head is a hypothetical that never even happened. Won't know what the result would be. And at the end of the day, one team made their conference championship game and had 1 loss, and one missed their conference championship game and had 2 losses.
All right, let's see. How do they do this? Rankings. Selection committee protocol. I think that's where I gotta go, right? All right, here we go. circumstances, guys, right here. Championships won, strength of schedule, head-to-head competition, and comparative outcomes of common opponents. Everything that we've been saying for the past 15 minutes. I don't understand what this means. That's exactly.
Yeah, they never put in a 2-loss team. That's why we're saying Bama shouldn't have gotten in over TCU. Was Bama a better team than TCU? Fuck yeah, they were. Right? Did Bama deserve to get in over TCU? Fuck no. They didn't. It's about who deserves to be there.
Word.
And that's just facts. That is just facts, right? Bama, at the end of the day, Bama lost 2 games. One game to Tennessee and another game to LSU. All right?
Oh, my bro's saying to read the complete article like something's going to change. All right, you know what? Fine then. We believe that selection committee action probably based on belief as season under the constant polls. We do not we expanded the team to.
What the hell?
Some guy. Brother, it's just gibberish. What do you mean? Read the rest of the damn article, brother.
Like you can again, if you want to talk about it's the best team, then there was no damn reason for the playoffs that happened last year, considering Georgia was clearing away the best team and they did go on to win the title, right? But you played the damn games for a reason. Think about it. 2 years ago, if it's about who's the best team, then Bama would have won the national title in 2021 because they were ranked number 1 before the playoffs started. But guess what? They went on to lose the fucking national title game. Yeah. Why? Because you play the fucking games. And why was Bama in the playoffs? Because they won their games. They didn't do that last year. You can't sit here and go 10-2.
No,
complain about being better than a team that went 12-1 and then complain about not getting in over them.
When they expand, brother, it literally said when we go from 2 teams to 4 teams. That article was written when it was starting.
Yeah.
It's the same rules they had then as they do now. It's not like this thing's been around since like the 50s. Like it's the same protocol for the past
that's
8 years, 9 years. So I mean,
the number one thing considered is your overall record. Then it goes into, all right, did you win your conference championship game? Then it goes into all the other shit, right? You know,
exactly.
Now, of course, your overall record isn't going to dictate everything completely. Of course, I'm going to take an 11-1 Alabama, a 12-1 SEC champion Alabama over like a 13-0 MAC champion Toledo. You know what I'm saying? But that's where the other bullshit comes in. But at the end of the day, TCU is a Power 5 team. Bama is a Power 5 team. TCU went 12-1, made their conference championship game. Bama went 10-2 and didn't make their conference championship game. I know which team I'm taking over the other.
Yep.
And that's just facts. That's just facts.
And you know what, guys? We no longer have to complain about this. You know why? Because we're going to have a 12-team playoff where even conference
hyped.
People who don't win their conference will be able to get in still. So that statement is true because of how many non-con champions are going to get in.
No, fact.
It's just great. We have the playoff because if we still had the BCS, things would be even more controversial.
No, that's
oh my God, that's true.
Facts. That's so.
Yes,
fact.
all that is looked at, and then they vote on the top 4 best team.
No, again, they look at the things and then they take and they dictate who deserves it the most. Bama was a better team than TCU. Let's get that straight. Bama was a better team than TCU last year. Talent-wise, coaching-wise, probably would have beaten them head-to-head, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, TCU lost 1 game and made their conference championship game. Bama lost 2 games and couldn't even go to Atlanta. That's the facts.
Yeah.
That is the facts. Or think about it. Cincinnati, when they made it, right? Does anyone realistically think Cincinnati would have lost to Ohio State in 2021? I mean, does anyone think Ohio State would have lost to Cincinnati in 2021? No, right? Everyone thinks Ohio State would have beaten Cincinnati, correct?
Yeah, of course.
But guess what? Cincinnati was undefeated conference champion, coming off an amazing season the season prior. Ohio State, on the other hand, in 2021, lost to Oregon and lost to Michigan and didn't make their conference championship game.
Oh, man.
Was Ohio State better than Cincinnati in 2021? Fuck yeah, they were. Fuck Ohio State, but they were way better than Cincinnati. It wasn't even comparable. But Cincinnati deserved to be in the playoffs 10 times more than Ohio State did in 2021. That's the fact.
What is this argument that you're trying to make with they never put a 2-loss team in? We
None of
agree
the
with
teams
that.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, we agree with that. That's why we're saying Bama, while better than TCU, shouldn't have been in the playoffs last year. That's
the
what we're saying.
closest team that got to that was gonna do that was
Auburn.
in 2018. Yeah, when Auburn was a 2-loss team in the SEC championship game, and if they were ranked in the top 4, I forgot which of the top 4, but they were ranked. Yeah, they were 2. So if they were in that game, they're in, right? But notice how they would have gone in at SEC champion. They would have had 2 losses, but they were a conference champion. That was the only time anyone got close. After that, no one's ever gotten close.
I don't know, man. I think either B. Jammin doesn't understand what we're trying to say, or he's saying the same shit we're saying, but saying it's the best team that gets in, not who deserves it. But even though that's just objectively not true, you know,
we're gonna be running in circles. We gotta move on.
Yeah.
I don't know what the argument is, man. It's we're agreeing a lot more than we're disagreeing at this point in time. Do you think you should? Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I answered that question. I think yes, but it is what it is. When we look at the remaining schedule, right?
All right. I just got McDonald's, by the way.
Oh, bro's got that Big Mac.
No, McChicken.
What?
Oh, McChicken.
I don't like McDonald's burgers.
Oh, man.
McDonald's burgers are mid. That's just facts.
Oh, really?
Huh?
McChicken it is.
Hey, what's better, Arby's? No, I'm just kidding.
Arby's. What the hell, shit?
Did bro say Arby's?
Hey, I'm joking.
Hell no. Oh, hell no. Nah, for real. What's better, Long John Silver? But
hey, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the week after this week because man, rivalry week. You already know what it is, man.
All right, listen. Michigan is kicking Ohio State's teeth in. Who's got the weakest rivalry?
Yeah.
All right, let's exclude any group of 5 team because that's just unfair.
Yeah.
The weakest rivalry. Are we talking
Liberty
in terms
versus
of,
UT? Yeah.
Are we talking in terms of like competitiveness or just like don't care about?
Nah, like both teams suck.
Oh, okay. All right.
Damn.
Idaho and Idaho State. No.
Big rivalry right now.
Hey, B Jammin says Army versus Navy.
I disagree with that. Well, okay. They do both suck. Let's get that out the way. But I disagree in it being considered the worst, like the weakest rivalry just because it is like a national thing. Like I always look forward to an Army-Navy game, as weird as that is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always like watching the Army-Navy game. It's just a thing I've always, looked forward to. But if I had to pick the weakest rivalry, it would be the 100 miles of hate between Middle Tennessee and Western Kentucky.
All right. Hey, I just listen. I just never knew. Like, there's some college teams that, like, these are so random to me. Like, Vanderbilt and Tennessee. I know why, but like, why? Like,
well, that one's their in-state rivalry. We can say the same thing about Georgia and Georgia Tech being weird.
Yeah, that's true. There's a few out of state, a few in states. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Navy and SMU.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
That's really what gets me going. Like, Indiana at Purdue. Okay, that's
I'm looking through the Wikipedia page right now. By the way,
Miami. I'm looking at ESPN. Miami, Ohio versus Ball State.
that one's weird. That one is weird. Oh no,
Houston
this
versus-
one makes no damn sense.
Which one?
Boston College and Notre Dame.
Yeah. What? Huh?
What? Why? Why?
Hey, bro, hold on. Is there like no other Houston? Is there no other Texas team that they can put up against Houston? Because they put UCF versus Houston on rivalry weekend.
I think it's because the Big 12 is only preserving 4 rivalries. They're preserving the Kansas State game, the Rumble in the Desert, I think is what it's called, the Arizona State game, the fuck.
What is this?
What are the other two? The Holy War, Utah BYU, and then I think Baylor TCU. They're also preserving.
A holy war. There ain't no holy war happening this year because it's Colorado versus Utah.
No, that's next year.
Buddy.
Colorado and Utah is the Rumble and the Rockies.
Oh, okay. And then you got the weakest one of them all, Ohio State versus Michigan. No, I'm kidding.
I'm going to fucking murder you, bro. That is the biggest rivalry, not in just in college football, but in all of sports.
Well, it's called the game for a reason.
Fact.
All right.
I think that'll be the most competitive one besides Auburn, Alabama.
Yeah.
A lot of these have a clear winner. You
Nice.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I'm gonna give Floppy some credit. LSU is gonna clear A&M, in my personal opinion.
Same, in my opinion, too.
They got rid of Jimbo.
Man,
Finally. Should have been.
hey, don't eat too fast, Beam. Slow down, bro.
Bro, I'm hungry.
Thought you were talking about the best
You
teams
did
against the
poorly.
weakest teams. Oh, but
All right. Yeah.
Here's
Here's
what
what
make- here's what makes the game the best game, right? Y'all hate each other.
Game?
There's
Look, not only
legitimate
do
hate-
we hate each other, but every time we play, most of the time it's a top 10 matchup. Almost every year.
yeah,
Oh, that's why you excited.
and
Well,
this year, what
years
is
will be
it?
great.
This year it's a top three.
Top three.
Top three, yeah.
Yeah.
Last year
Really,
was a top
Colby?
4. Yeah.
What's up? What do you say? Hey, Voss, say something about
What are you talking about that guy? That guy on the hot
What-
seat.
Man, he's gone after this year. All
Yeah, he
Auburn
gone.
home stadium is noise. They suck. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. I've been hearing some talk. Hold on. I want to go look at Auburn's recent games real quick, guys. Because I know that they beat somebody like 48 to something. I don't know. Hold on. Auburn
Who-
Tigers. Hold on, guys. Are they the Auburn Tigers or the Auburn Fighting Eagles?
They're
Let's
the
just say
Auburn.
War Eagles.
They're the Auburn
Call War
Tigers,
Eagles.
but they're saying is War Eagle.
I don't know
Oh,
why
War
they say War Eagle.
I
Okay.
don't understand.
So they hey, why did Dell have to put that in the chat? What is
They gotta go
Brooks
pee. They gotta go pee,
Hey,
man.
man. Hey, that's understandable. Okay, so Auburn, hey, it looking too good for y'all, man. I mean, they beat Mississippi State. They beat Arkansas 48-10. They beat Auburn. They beat Vanderbilt.
Bama couldn't beat Arkansas that badly.
I mean, okay, so they're on a 3-game winning streak. They're gonna beat NM State,
They're gonna be at home.
and
Yeah, they're gonna be at
I
home.
don't. So their
That's
last
in
loss
Jordan
was
Hare.
against Ole Miss. I don't.
It's a Jordan Hare chip. Don't underestimate that stadium.
Listen,
Don't
man.
underestimate
mean,
that stadium.
There's-
They gave us the
Bama is a
trouble, bro.
Bama's a 10 times better team than Auburn is.
Yeah.
But Auburn has
Yeah.
beaten Bama in the weirdest moment at multiple times.
Here's what
If
I'm saying. Hold on.
look, if Auburn beats Bama, it will not be the weirdest thing in the world.
No, it won't be weird.
Yeah, but here's why I have to put this thing in when we have the argument of like, oh, they beat Bama in many ways, is when they do beat them, right? Whenever Auburn has beat Bama, that was Auburn. Those Auburn teams weren't bad, bro. They were probably really they were really good.
Not every time, though.
Probably.
Not every time.
Like
Probably, but not.
the 2019 Auburn Tigers team was probably the worst version. Yet I think they were still pretty good.
Well, that's fair. But
Matter of fact, they LSU barely beat that Auburn Tiger team in LSU. That Auburn Tiger team in 2019 was nothing to mess around with. I mean,
I will
they
say-
beat Alabama, but
I will say also though,
Hold up.
you know, I won't.
They
I
actually
still
did
won't
it.
be surprised because as Auburn did almost beat Bama 2 years ago, right?
yeah, and
They did get slapped across the face last year, but
I'm
they're
just
better
saying.
than last year. Again,
That
I
voodoo-
just wouldn't be surprised considering the last time it was played in Auburn, which was 2 years ago, and it went to overtime, and it looked like damn near Auburn should have won that game. They're a better team than they were last year. I won't be surprised if Auburn beats Bama.
It's
I
always
just
good to
don't.
get a win in Jordan Hare. Just saying. It's always good to get the win in Jordan Hare because that Voodoo Stadium. Good luck. Good luck.
Want to
Good
know
luck,
a
man.
rivalry that's truly irrelevant? At least
up?
now. California and Stanford.
And who the
Yeah,
hell
I don't
cares
know.
about that shit?
no one
That game probably was a lot more relevant in the early 2010s when Stanford was actually good, but like,
Stanford. Get
can
out
y'all
of
imagine
here.
that? Stanford being good again?
Man, it ain't gonna be
I-
good.
When was the last time they were good?
The last time they were ranked was in 2016, and they were ranked as high as 4 that year.
Oh,
Hold on, did she get it?
But after that, after 2016, they have not done shit.
Bad.
yeah, they've been on the bottom of the barrel.
God,
What?
please.
Wait, what is Bramlett? Why the fuck does some teams have two names? Pick one, asshole.
What are you talking about?
Look
Talking
what he
about
said in
Auburn.
the chat.
Auburn. They don't know what the hell they are. They don't know if they Tigers or War Eagles. They confusing the young fans.
Stanford
Auburn.
did beat Colorado, so.
Stanford.
Why does that have any relevancy in this? Colorado's a joke of a team, man.
Then leave Deion alone. Leave him alone. He had hope.
Hey man, let the Deion stands think he's the second coming of Christ. And I love Deion, bro. He played for my Cowboys, but like, come on.
He had hope. Really? You Cowboys. Get out of here. But
Man, he
hope.
said
Go
it's
Cowboys.
man.
Go Cowboys.
They
you
have
tripping right now.
Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Damn Cowboys.
Go Cowboys. Fuck the
Bro,
Eagles. Fuck the
that's
Packers.
I
actually.
don't know.
I-
I don't know.
Are the Tigers or War
yeah.
Eagles? I'm confused.
They're the Tigers.
Bro,
All right.
I know
You-
They
you
are
look
the
at
okay. Listen. They're the Auburn Tigers. War Eagle is just their saying, kind of like how Michigan is the Michigan Wolverines, but our saying is "Go Blue."
Really?
True.
No, I
But-
believe they think they some Warriors.
But for Michigan, that makes more sense. We're saying "Go Blue." That's that's our main color,
Oh my
right?
god! Here's the thing: is I know Beam's making these really good arguments with French fries in his hand and a drink in the other.
Facts.
That's peak alpha male activity right there. Eating your McDonald's,
Damn.
chilling.
But listen, I speak facts all times of the day.
Facts. Not just when he's eating McDonald's.
Who do I
when
got
he's just
winning?
enjoying himself.
Colorado or Washington State? Who's home? Because they both fucking suck.
Let me see.
They're
you know
both
what?
garbage.
Let me see real quick. y'all.
Give it to Washington
Uh,
State.
Week
If we could
14,
get him
right?
with
That's
the
what I gotta
five.
look at.
Hold on.
No,
with
no,
the
week
fives.
13.
Just look up Washington State Cougars football. I got it.
Hold
It's
on,
at
I gotta-
Washington
State.
It's
Bro,
at
y'all don't-
Washington State.
I
Yeah,
can't
Washington
speak to that.
State.
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
speak
bro.
to that, but yeah, it's at Washington
Give it to
State.
Washington State.
Yeah, give me Wazoo
Wazoo.
because they're both garbage. They're both garbage. Washington State really was looking like a Pac-12 contender, then lost 6 straight.
Facts.
That sounds familiar. Mm. Wow.
Damn, these fries are good.
What you got?
They
What
need-
you got?
Did
What
you see
you
what
got
BJ Evans said? Look at BJ said.
The rumor is Michigan stole Go Blue. I don't think we stole Go Blue. No.
Y'all stole it from Kentucky.
The rumor I heard is that we stole our helmet design from Princeton.
Princeton.
Yeah, the Princeton Tigers from Ivy League.
Another Tigers team. God damn. How many people got Tigers? Shit.
Too many damn Tigers.
They ain't got 3. What?
Look, did we still Go Blue?
Arizona killed them. Oh.
Do Kentucky say Go Blue? I don't know.
No, I was just
when I search in did Michigan still Go Blue, it's only about the sign stealing bullshit.
I mean,
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh
my God.
Jammin's spitting. Michigan's probably has the best helmets in college football.
But your helmets look like it looks like the Princeton Tigers.
Listen. A lot of motherfuckers will sit here and say Notre Dame or Ohio State. Ohio State's helmet, if you take away the helmet stickers, is just a silver helmet. And Notre Dame's helmet is just a gold helmet. I don't give a fuck. Neither of those two are in the top 10. Everything else, every other helmet really is your standard normally one color helmet with a logo on it, which works. It's fine.
Yeah.
But at least Michigan does something unique.
At first, I thought Ohio State had weed on the helmet for some reason.
It's a Buckeye leaf. That is funny though, considering they did just legalize weed.
Hey, by the way, I want everybody to know, nice and clear, that the UGA G came before the Packers G. So I'm gonna need you to sit down on that.
Let me look that up. Let me fact check you.
Ohio State does that. What you mean fact check me, dog?
I mean fact check you.
It's time to ban his ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold on.
Ohio State does have cute little stickers.
They need to take them shits off.
Oh my God.
The Packers adopted the G in 1961. UGA. Let me look that up. UGA logos through the years.
What the hell was UGA logos through the years?
UGA got their G as their official logo, like their primary logo, after the Packers by 3 years.
Yeah, but they were wearing helmets before then.
Well, I don't know if they had the G before the Packers, but as like their primary logo, Packers did it first.
Probably had the Bulldog only, something like that.
As a primary logo, Georgia adopted the G in 1964. As a primary logo, the Packers adopted the G in 1961.
So before that, they probably had some damn dog on there.
Yeah, you guys had a dog for the longest.
Yeah, Bulldog.
You guys actually recently changed your G in 2015, surprisingly.
Yeah, we just had a damn
excuse
dog.
me, man.
They would change it to a J. But you saw it. That ain't strange, man.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently both organizations were planning their G's at the same time, so you can't really say one copied the other.
Yeah,
it's just the Packers implemented it first, and then Georgia was like, "All right, time to put ours in."
Yeah, and that's why like teams who want to get the G, they have to ask the Packers. And
whoa, Fluffy, what you going crazy for in the chat? What the NCAA do to you, bro? What the NCAA do?
What did the NCAA do?
What they do to y'all, bro?
Who got coming down the tracks?
Where's game day at tomorrow?
I'm looking that up.
Tennessee,
man,
right?
They ain't gonna be nowhere relevant.
Oh, probably Oregon. They might be in Oregon.
Oregon.
Because
they coming down to your block, Chip.
Oregon State versus Washington. I think they coming in my backyard.
College game day.
They split the block on Chip.
Hold on. College game day is from ESPN, right?
Yeah.
The first thing I found was that they're going to App State JMU.
What?
Yeah.
Bruh, why won't they come to Oregon? Oh my.
Damn,
Wait.
they ain't spinning the block with you, Chip.
I'm not gonna lie, that I get it because JMU is undefeated and they are a big story this year.
Man, I
What,
don't
they
give
gonna be
a
a Cinderella
crap.
story?
Some bullshit, bro. I'm gonna start a protest.
Here,
It's too late.
let me fact check that. I'll go onto the ESPN Instagram because they announced on
They probably be there. They probably be there for Washington versus.
Why isn't GMU ranked then? V jamming? No, I'm kidding.
JMU should be ranked. It's dumb. That rule by the NCAA is dumb. I think we can all agree on that too.
I disagree. No, I'm kidding.
I fucking hate you.
Disagree.
All right, game day. Where the fuck are you going?
She just went into the shade. Really good up in Knoxville.
They're going to
Washington State.
they're going to JMU.
God, they could have watched us invade
Man.
Tennessee River.
They're going to App State JMU.
They could have watched us
my
invade the Tennessee River, man.
Yeah, no, the reason why JMU isn't ranked and not going to make a bowl game is simply because because of stupid transition rule the NCAA has. So JMU got hoed out of a bowl game last year and this year. Think about that. JMU is going to probably be a 12-0 team that can't go for its conference championship game and can't go for a bowl game.
Well, that's
And
a
the
shame.
only way they make a bowl game is if there's not enough 6-6 teams at the end of the year.
And what's the
It's a
reason for
stupid
that
rule.
again?
It's to stop teams from like the FCS transitioning to the FBS too soon.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
It's supposed to be like, hey, don't transition here if you're not ready yet, because So I get why that's the case, but 2 years is way too long.
So why is Liberty not allowed in?
Liberty should be allowed in now.
Oh, because the Liberty ain't ranked either.
Yeah, no, Liberty should be allowed in now, but they're in Conference USA, so like.
Liberty.
That's the best conference in the. No, I'm kidding. Bama
Conference
damn
July.
still be- They got some words to
July.
say about that.
Liberty.
All right, gentlemen. I just realized me and Aces Beam over here have a little bit of a activity we got to be doing on a certain game.
Oh yeah, on a certain time.
Oh.
So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream in a second here. But before we do that, I want to get to the final topics here. Who removed my
I got no idea, bro.
I mean, it wasn't B Jam, and he's a mod. I don't think it was Beam either. It was definitely not me.
I haven't been doing anything in the chat, so.
Yeah, I think.
Who
I
is?
think
Oh,
YouTube-
wait. Jamin said Texas could get upset. Who are they playing? Real quick. Let me check.
see. No, we're gonna go over that. But Texas is playing. Where's the T at? Where are you at? Oh, they're playing Iowa State at Iowa State.
Ooh, yeah, no. Iowa State could win that.
Ooh, all right. Well, speaking of which, then let's go into these top to bottom. Then, all right. First up, Michigan at Maryland. What's the score predictions?
Maryland,
58-10.
all that other stuff.
58-10, Michigan.
All right.
God
I'm gonna go 42.
Sorry,
to
Dale.
10 Maryland. I'm gonna go 42 to 10 Maryland. Alabama and Chattanooga.
Oh, wait. Nah. You did not just say Maryland was winning 42.
Oh,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
no, hold on. I didn't even say that. I didn't even say that.
Good job, Chip.
I didn't mean to say that. That's all me. That's. I meant to
Fuck
say
you, Chip.
42.
Nah.
42 to 10.
You should say 60
Oh
to
my
10.
god.
Other stuff.
42 to 10 Michigan. My brain is not functioning correctly. Jesus.
All
All right. 42 to 10 Michigan wins easily. Oh, Louisville at Miami.
Louisville at Miami.
Please beat Miami.
Miami is actually a favorite, but give me Louisville 27-20.
Beat Miami one good time. That'll break them.
All right.
I mean, they already
And,
broke.
what else do I want to talk about? Real quick?
We
Something
definitely
one
need to
person
do
was
Oregon
saying.
State, Washington.
Well, we'll get that to the end, bro. Chill. Damn.
All right, yeah.
All right.
That's the game of the week.
Sorry, I'm going down the list real quick. I'm looking closely at these games. Yo, I think Sacred Heart and UConn could be game of the week. Obviously, I mean
Louisville looks like Cincinnati.
those don't even sound like real teams. Okay, Utah, Arizona.
Give me Arizona.
Woo. Okay. But how much?
About 10.
Okay.
Give me Arizona. Give me Arizona 34-24.
Oh man, I wish Kate Curl was here, but he ain't. Georgia at Tennessee. What's your score predictions, fellas?
What happened to that man?
Georgia is gonna put up.
You.
Georgia is gonna put up
Don't put
42 points, and Tennessee will put up 17 points.
42 to
Listen, I'm
17.
excited about this game.
I'm gonna go with that one. I think Vice agrees with that too.
Yeah.
What else do we got? UCLA at USC. Who you guys got?
This is a good rivalry game, but give me UCLA actually.
Okay.
UCLA.
Give me UCLA in a final score of 47-40.
Oh,
Kansas State at Kansas.
Ooh,
Kansas.
okay. This one is actually interesting because this
Kansas.
rivalry has been dead in the water for the longest time, and now it's actually somewhat relevant this year.
I'm just sticking with Kansas.
Hold up. Let me look real quick. Who's the home team?
Oh, the home team is Kansas.
The Jayhawks. Okay, give me the Jayhawks. Actually,
Jayhawks.
34-28. Jayhawks.
Right. And then
What the hell you doing?
all right, guys, it's time to get down to the actual game of the week.
The
Florida
actual
at
game?
My brain.
Florida what?
Florida at Missouri. Missouri 45, Florida 3.
Damn, Florida. Damn, Florida.
Oh man, I'm gonna go.
Damn, Sean Bell Billy.
38 to 10, Missouri.
Damn.
Missouri
God
40.
damn.
All right, no, my actual score prediction. My actual score prediction though is Missouri 38, Florida 7.
But
Okay,
somebody
so I
had
go
to call-
38 to 10.
somebody got to call Octavian.
Yeah, so hey, someone get his Florida number. We're gonna take all him, and I think that's all the games we have. I'm gonna head out now. No, I'm just kidding. We got Washington at Oregon State, the actual game of the weekend. What y'all?
Oregon State is the favorite. But give me Washington in a close game by less than 3 points. Give me Washington 37-35.
Okay.
Me
That's a good one.
personally, knowing a few Beaver fans, I'm gonna go ahead and say Washington beats Oregon State and it breaks another Oregon team's heart. In different fashion, though, I don't think it's the same dumbass decision on the coaching staff is gonna happen.
It's
However,
just
I do
pure
strong.
talent.
Damn, Chip.
I do.
You got to support
I
the
do-
Oregon, man.
Nah, fuck Oregon. What the hell? I strongly believe that the team from up north, our version of the team from up north, will come down and defeat.
I
them.
like how he said our version, considering Ohio State fans say the team up north for Michigan.
And the Husky boys, they're gonna get the win.
Hey, fuck Ohio State.
Dang. Let's read a few more chats real quick. K-State. Floby. Let's give me something, Billy.
Sean Bell Billy.
Oh,
Sean
my
Bell
God.
Billy.
Well, I
Sean
can't
Bell.
wait for y'all tomorrow. What's y'all schedule tomorrow? Y'all gonna be available for the watch along tomorrow?
I will.
I should be free unless I'm busy doing something else.
All right. Well, gentlemen, man hour, Floby, K jamming, Jesus, B jamming. The Brian guy who left earlier who didn't want to call in.
Dale.
Floby, Jeff Roy, Dale, Georgia Bulldogs, everybody who tuned in today. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all called in. We had a good
Yes,
day
sir.
today. I'm see you tomorrow. And I think y'all know what time it is now. It's time to say, go Dogs, roll over dead tie, and go Wolverines.
Go Blue, go Wolverines.
All right, to the vice
Fuck
president,
Alabama, fuck Ohio State. You know what? Go Dogs.
to the vice president, everybody in the chat, go Dogs, go Wolverines. Have a nice night, y'all.
Night.